Hi guys. It's Monday and I decided that I'm gonna try and vlog this week. We all know that we're in the midst of quarantine drama. Look at my hair, it's crazy. But I figured why not share a little bit about what's going on with me, how I'm adjusting, blah blah blah. Basically like what life is like for me being quarantined. Like a lot of people, I've actually taken it super seriously from the beginning. Basically, I was just waiting for my job to take action, and then once they did, I was like, okay, cool, I'm not leaving my house. And my life has consisted of my full-time job, then content, then keeping track of another project that I'm still trying to launch, an endless array of cooking, cleaning, and laundry. Honest to God, I think the one thing that this experience has taught me thus far is I don't know how mothers do it. Because honestly, like sometimes I like look at my kitchen and you know, you cook one meal and you've got 13.5 million dishes in the sink. And it's just like, was that even worth it? Sometimes it's like, I would just rather starve or have water or tea for dinner than cook. I've also spent more time in this kitchen cooking in the past 2 weeks. This is now my third week than I have since I moved into this place like almost a year ago, which is crazy. It's been really interesting. I mean, praise be to God, I am not suffering. I haven't felt like insane loneliness. I've had people check up on me. And honestly, I've really appreciated the stillness. I'm very grateful for this moment in time. I know that it's an awful moment in time and so many people are suffering, and I really limit how much news and articles I read because it does start to really weigh heavy, and then it also builds a little bit of anxiety because I'm like, I'm never leaving my house until this is over because I'm so panicked. But there's a lot of good during this time as well. So anyways, I've been rambling. I came in the kitchen because I need to clear my laundry, clear this sink full of dishes. It's just so annoying just looking at it. I need to cook because I have meat in the fridge that I don't want to go bad. That's another thing. You gotta buy all these groceries, but I live alone and it's just like I can only eat so much. My fridge is small, my freezer's even smaller, and it's just like a lot. It's a lot. Ugh. Anyways, so I'm gonna listen to Kimberly from For Harriet. I subscribe to her Patreon. I think she's incredible. If you are interested in any type of Black feminist content, she is incredible. So I'm gonna listen to her, get my kitchen clean, get my chicken together, and I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Yeah. The hair has gone up. So sink is clear, dishwasher is full, and now I'm going to season my chicken. I have 8 chicken thighs here, which is definitely too much, but that's all I could get at the grocery store. I'm going to season it only with dry seasoning because I want to fry it in the cast iron first, and then I will probably put it in the oven for the rest of the time. I want it to be crispy on the skin. So I'll basically show you guys what I'm gonna use, and I'll just give you like an overview of like how I'm gonna do it. You can kind of see them there. Key, if you want like crispy skin chicken thighs or whatever, is to like once you clean your chicken, if you clean your chicken, which you definitely should, you need to pat it dry so it's not like wet. So that's why I'm not using like my typical, I would use like coconut aminos and like oil and like all other types of seasoning, but it's only gonna be dry seasoning, and then I don't know, just maybe I'll make a marinade, I don't know, it depends how I feel. So I'm gonna do that, and yeah, I'll show you guys how it goes. I basically have thyme, chili flakes, onion salt, garlic pepper, regular pepper, ground cumin because I want it to have like more of like a Mexican flavor, paprika, and then a tiny bit of like Jamaican jerk seasoning. I know it sounds weird to have all these together, but most Jamaicans like cook with a lot of spices, and I just know it'll taste good. When it comes to like basic things like this, like just like making a regular chicken or making beef or whatever, I don't need to follow a recipe because this is stuff that like I just know how to do. Like I grew up cooking with my mom, I can eyeball things. I don't need measurements for like seasoning and stuff like that. And I just feel like if you grew up in a Jamaican household, like you're probably the same way, or even a Caribbean household. And thyme is like essential to chicken, and paprika. I feel like my mom put paprika on everything. and I love it, but it's definitely something you have to be mindful of. Like, you can't go in on like the ground powders like that, like how you can probably be a bit more liberal with like your herbs like basil, cilantro, stuff like that. Turmeric, same thing. Like, you can really do too much with that. I don't have regular salt because I'm not a big salt person, so for me, like, the onion salt is more than enough, and it kills two birds with one stone because I don't have onion powder. I could not get any, and I'm being really liberal because I'm not gonna flip these. I'm just gonna leave as is. My jerk seasoning, I'm just gonna put a little bit because I am putting the cumin. I don't want the flavors to be like weird. Again, I don't make like basic chicken and stuff, so if this is too much seasoning for you, I totally get it, but it's just right around here. I put garlic pepper and regular pepper because I like the texture, and I'm gonna put a tiny bit of chili flakes because I like the spice. Perfect. So now you can kind of see I've got ghee in the pan. I like ghee because it has a really high smoke point, so I think it's the best for doing like basically anything in the frying pan. So I'm gonna get this heated up and I'll let you guys know how it goes. You want your pan to be coated evenly, and my stove is like tilted kind of, so I'm trying to like get enough ghee in there so that it's all warm. So you want it hot, but you don't want it smoking. Where are my tongs? Don't you hate when you can't find things? That's how it really goes down when I'm cooking. Ugh. Now I gotta disinfect everything. So annoying. But I need to cover this because what it is going to do is splatter. There we go. Good morning, you guys. So today is Tuesday and I woke up a bit early because I want to start doing yoga twice a day. Once before I start work in the morning, and then once kind of like after work, either after dinner or just before I go to bed. If you follow me on Instagram, I've been posting the yoga videos that I've been following. I really like Yoga with Adrienne on YouTube. I think she's great. Her yoga videos just hit the spot. For me, they're easy to follow, even when they're not. She doesn't do too much talking. Oh my God, this piece is such a hater. So anyways, that's what I'm getting ready for right now. I'm about to cue that up. I'm just having a bit of water. I really like this Just Water. This is the one from Jaden Smith. Love it. And to be honest, it was one of the few water bottles that I could get delivered to my house in bulk. I've got my ankle weights on. I do yoga and I work out at home with 0.5 ankle weights. Obviously, I bought these because we were going to be in quarantine, and I just feel like ankle weights add a little bit something. I've got 2 pairs, so I wear essentially 1 kilogram while I'm walking around the house. Just something to kind of get some sort of, honestly, I don't even know if it does anything, but because I'm not really leaving my house and I'm being very strict about that rule, I am worried about gaining a little bit of weight during this time, and I really don't want to. So I'm just trying to do the best that I can. So yeah, I'm gonna get started with my yoga practice. I'll see you guys in a bit. Good morning, guys. Today is Thursday. I just woke up. I'm just taking a couple minutes in bed. I like to
story. I usually wake up, sometimes I do grab my phone, which I'm trying to be better at, and take a moment, thank God for the day, stare at my vision board. I have 2 daily, I don't know if devotional is the right word, but like meditation thoughts or whatever that I read. So I usually grab those, read them, and then I will get up, make my bed, and the first thing I will do is my yoga workout. I'm getting really good at just being very intentional about it. I put my mat down ahead of time, like the night before I go to bed, just to make sure that, like, basically for me, if I wake up and I start to like do a bunch of other things, I won't do it. I'll just feel like too lazy to do it. So I feel like I have to do it as soon as I wake up. Like, I only leave my room, I have to pee, but if I don't pee, then I get up, I put my clothes on, and I do it. So yeah, it's been good. I've been kind of feeling like the little aches and stuff that you do when you are working out, which is nice. I haven't worked out in a long time, but I started picking it up since we've been in quarantine because I also move a lot more in my regular life. I take the train, I move at work, I walk around, I take the steps. So I don't take like a ton of steps every day, but way more than I am now. A week and a half ago, I was like, oh, I need to start doing something because I'm just not moving my body in the ways that I normally would. I'm gonna finish what I need to do, get up, do my yoga. I tried to film it, but it's just a lot, and it's just messy, and I just don't have the range for all that. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so maybe I picked the wrong one. Well, no, I picked a good one. Like, you want to sweat, you want to be uncomfortable. That's the whole point, right? You want that tension in the body. But yeah, it was so hard. Like, that girl is so good. Follow her on YouTube. It's Boho Beautiful, I think. It was 10 minutes and it was so hard. And I read the comments because I was like, am I just weak or was this hard? And people were definitely like, oh, I felt like this was a quick, high intensity workout. And I was like, okay, so I'm not as weak as I feel. Because it was definitely like really freaking hard. It makes me even more sad that I can't find reformer Pilates like close to my house in general. But it makes me more open to doing more mat Pilates. Because I was a bit of a snob for a while. Because I was just like, it's just not the same. But it can be really good too. So anyways, I'm going to have my second cup of coffee. I have it in the Yeti cup. I highly recommend that you guys get one of these cups. Basically, it's basically a thermos in a mug. So if you're someone that like can't get through coffee and it's still hot and you're like microwaving your coffee 14 million times a day, I highly recommend it. The only thing is like you can't microwave this mug. So whatever like temperature it is, you got to keep it at that. But yeah, I love this mug. Really, really good. It comes with a lid, but I don't use the lid because who cares? These are my blue light blocker glasses. These are one pair that I have. I have another pair. Which ones do you guys like better? I feel like that one has a lot of glare. It's really annoying, but I don't know if maybe that's the point. I said I was going to put on makeup today, and this is the thing. I get into my routine and then I just can't be asked. I can't. Like, I like these ones, but I feel like I like it because it's dark and I just like that look. I don't know. They're both cute. They both do the job. This one doesn't have as much like yellow though. So the blue light glasses have a lot of yellow. The other one definitely has more. So I wonder if maybe these ones just aren't as good. Anyways, I'm rambling. I have a lot of things to do. So I'm gonna go and do them. I'll see you guys in a bit. So I'm about to start making lunch, even though it's like 3 o'clock. Honestly, I ate too much yesterday. I have like a really, really large meal, or you know, a lot of calories, the next day I'm just like not gonna be hungry a lot. I'm sure that's probably like not a good thing, but I did my makeup
very happy with the way it turned out, even though kind of did it like in a little bit of a dark room. Like my bathroom, the window is to the side, so it's not to the front like how it is right now. Like I'm in front of a window, and that's ideal. Sorry, it's like my laundry drying in the background. I got an Amazon order, and honestly, shout out to everyone that delivers for like Amazon, Uber Eats, regular mail, FedEx, USPS. You guys are the real OGs, because for me to self-isolate comfortably is because of those people, 1000%. Getting like groceries delivered, all that kind of stuff. So lots of respect and thank you, honestly. I'm trying to minimize space, and I ordered these spice jars, even though they're way too big than what I thought they were gonna be. And so handy. Like my domestic skills, they're up 20 points during this whole thing. Cooking, cleaning, finding efficient ways to store things. Like, girl, I had all the herbs that I dried them all yesterday. No, it was a couple days ago. The days are blending together. But who am I? I got a nail kit. I got all the things I need to do my nails. They're not crazy bad, but I don't need to wait for them to get crazy bad because we're not going to the nail salon anytime soon. I got my acetone, I got a bowl, cuticle pusher, the whole little bit. Got a new book, Creating Money, Attracting Abundance. I'm really big into law of attraction, creating your own life, blah, 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 blah. To be honest, I think that this was a suggested book on Amazon. Normally, most of my book recommendations come from people that I consume content for and respect, and their book recommendations, or obviously someone that I like writing a new book. So for example, if I love Brene Brown and Brene Brown says, you know, she refers to a book in one of her content or one of her podcasts or whatever, I'll go and buy that book. But I think this was just more of like, you know, when Amazon says, oh, people that looked at this book also looked at this. So yeah, seems to be popular, seem to have a lot of good reviews. I'm not like loyal to reviews, but book reviews I definitely read. So yeah, I'm gonna dive into this today. I'm listening to content right now on YouTube, and then once that's done, I'm going to get back to work. And then once work is over, I'm going to start diving into this. But first, some lunch. So since I had such a big day of eating yesterday, I'm going to have this for lunch. This is the Press Refuel Soup, creamy roast tomato, red quinoa, and chili. It's 105 calories per serving, but I always eat the whole thing because I just feel like it's fine. Like, is it a meal or is it not a meal? So I'm gonna have that. I added thyme. Sorry, my stove is so dirty, and I don't know why this is so dirty. I added some thyme, red chili flakes, garlic. What I'm gonna do is also add half an avocado and have that to eat with it as well, just to kind of give it a bit more substance. So yeah. Look how gorgeous that is. You can see the steam. And I just added the whole avocado because, I mean, it's really small and why not? So this is crazy hot. I'm gonna have some naan and finish up the rest of my hummus. I'm really nervous about eating this in enough time. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.